I've been actually waiting for this interview here with Atiya from Amatullahs Treasures. Wonderful boutique and very interesting. And as you know, we're doing a special segment. So I asked the sister, would she mind interviewing? And she definitely said yes. So how are you?
I'm doing good. Alhamdulillah.
Fantastic, fantastic. First, I got to say, I love the boutique.
Thank you.
It has a lot of things in here, very fashionable. And as you know, we're talking fashion right now,
yes.
right? So let's jump right into it. Amatullahs Treasures, right? Where did the name come from?
The name originally came from my mother. Okay. It was the name of her business, but she wasn't using it. Right. Originally, my business was called Atiya's Designs because I made clothing, Islamic garments. But what I found was it limited my ability to market because the industry is vast and multiple people were doing multiple things. So I expanded into fashion jewelry, as you can see, along with ready-wear garments. And I could no longer say Atiya's Designs. And Amatullahs Treasures means, Amatullah means female servant of God. And then treasures.
Nice.
So what better combination?
I know that's right. The editorial or the newspaper that you just was in, you had a great interview in there, Philadelphia Tribune, correct?
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that. How was that interview, you know?
It was very, it made me reflect on what it is that I've been doing and the longevity of it. I started in 2001 with Atiya's Designs and expanded into this. One of the reasons why I expanded into a boutique was I'm a career woman. I'm a Muslim, a career woman who wants to shop just like any other woman. And one of the things that I found was that I didn't have the same ability as other women because as a Muslim woman, when I walk in, many clerks look, why is she here? I'm here as any woman would be. I want to shop. I still love clothing. I love fashion. I'm just modest with it. And although we wear overgarments, we still wear clothing underneath, which is the reason for the overgarment.
As you know, the name of the show or the theme is Muslimas in Style. Right, and you made something that really stuck out. You said something that really stuck out to me when you said you would go in there and they would look at you and kind of say, well, why are you here? And that's the reason for this interview. When you think of, you know, faith, you normally don't think of fashion, you know. So with that, how was that experience, you being in the fashion industry? What is your experience like, you know?
Well, I actually went to a trade show in late in the winter, approximately about February. And it was interesting dealing with various different wholesalers as a Muslim woman because I think in the whole time that I was there at the Jacob Javits Center, there were 2 Muslims. So I wasn't necessarily perceived as a businesswoman. I see. Because of the fact of the way that I was dressed. Because I looked at other women, even African American, they were perceived to be a different. And even some of the just greeting me. Can I help you? Anything you're looking at. Some were cold, some were not. Some were open, some were, well, what can I do? As you can see, I also sell maxi dresses. So when they see me and they see a maxi dress, they don't equate the two together. What would she want with that? As a Muslim woman, why wouldn't I?
All women love to feel feminine and beautiful. Correct. You know, and maxi dresses, actually, they're great, especially during this time, right? Correct. We're going into the spring, summer, and they're great. You know, talking about colors, and I think one of the biggest things right now is color blocking. Men too. You know, when you talk about driving shoes, boat shoes, men, color. You said a pull quote. This is nice for a store. Not just this is nice for a Muslim store. And, you know, my viewers in Fashionably 5, it's a little different because, you know, as a male and as an educator, I like to educate, you know, regarding fashion as opposed to just talking fashion, right? So with that, you know, in doing this particular segment of the show, what I wanted to show was that, you know, Muslim women are just like everybody else. They like the exact things, the same exact things, right?
Louboutins, diamonds, pearls.
Louboutins, right?
We love it all. The only difference between a Muslim woman and a regular Muslim, as it relates to fashion, is that we're modest in it. So a maxi dress, I'm not going to wear it showing my skin. Right. You know, there's various women. I know some women that will wear a maxi dress and they'll wear a shirt over it to cover the pieces that are not to be covered. And then, like myself, I would wear a maxi dress, but it would be underneath.
Let's talk fashion, right? Okay, color. Then I see one thing that I like to see women wear. At least every woman should own like a little charm bracelet.
Of course.
You know, that's one of the classics, right?
Well, here's one of my classics.
Okay.
Pocketbook.
Pocketbook. Right?
What woman does not love a pocketbook?
I know that's right. Yeah.
So if I can't afford them,
I wear
them. Bangles are in for the spring and summer. One of the styles for the spring and summer is called chunking. So what I would do is I would take a large bracelet and pair it with smaller bracelets so that I have multiples.
I see.
And it's all color combination.
So is this a set actually?
It's all one set.
Oh wow.
For one small price.
Love prints. Prints are always in. Every time, every season, whether it is winter, spring, summer, fall, prints, right?
Animal print.
Right?
Animal print, a little secret. I actually was never into animal print. I just felt it was cliche. Supposedly, well, not only cliche, but it was for the middle-aged woman, so to speak. But the styles that they're bringing into the various different animal prints, they're young at heart. This is a clutch, actually. Although it looks like a handbag, it's actually a clutch. Cool. And the strap is for when you no longer want to carry it underneath. You just put the strap on and you make it into a shoulder bag.
Wow. My clients love this stuff right now. I gotta come here now. You gotta let a stylist pull from you now.
We're here. Now, the only thing about Amatullahs Treasures, one of the things that we specialize is individuality. So, I only have one in stock.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And I can't guarantee that I can get another one.
I hear it. You hear that? You better hurry up and come down.
This is for day and evening. This is my fashionista Muslima with her bling bling shades on. It's modest, but just a hint of style. Metals are in for the summer, but the tri-colored metals. It's not all plain gold, silver, bronze. They're mixing the colors and they're mixing the shapes. And something like this, although it's large, it's very light. So you don't necessarily feel it. It's the same with the multi-chains. Multi-chains are in because one chain takes up all of the other pieces. So I put this on with a plain garment. And I have a spectacular one.
And what's great about that is before, you really couldn't mix metals, right?
No,
you couldn't do silvers, golds, now they're doing like gilvers and stuff like that, gunmetal and
definitely
things. It's such a wonderful color, I got gun on the jacket in the house, So, but yeah, it's definitely, I love the mixing, and that's what they're saying is the mixy-matchy stuff is over. It's kind of like you can put everything together.
Anything goes.
Now this stood out to me, right? Once I walked in the boutique, wow. Denim, you can't go wrong with denim.
Denim and diamonds.
I like that, denim and diamonds, So yeah, let's talk a little bit about that,
Well, this bag, although it's denim and it's distressed, it's acid wash, it brings the 80s into the 2011, 2012. This is a classic piece.
And I'm a hip hop baby, so there you go.
You know this acid wash with the torn jeans, salt and pepper. I can see Salt carrying that with no problem.
This intentionally matched up with. Oh yeah, see, that's your style, right? That's your style.
Whereas non-Muslim women match their pocketbooks, their shoes, or their clothes, we match it to our keymark.
And just for those who don't know what a keymark is,
a keymark is our head covering or a scarf. It's what we use to keep us covered. First and foremost, when you see a Muslim woman, don't assume because she's covered from head to toe and all you see is maybe her eyes that she's oppressed and has no sense of style.
Yes.
Because that is the biggest misconception of a Muslim woman.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And as they say in the Muslim community, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.